Welcome to Reflective Fashion Production, Like Love Luxury Face to Face. Now, I do want to let you know that Like Love Luxury was a series that I created when I was in cosmetology school just to get to know the products while I was in school. However, once I graduated, I needed to figure out what I was going to do, switch it up, and here we are with Like Love Luxury Face to Face. In today's segment, we are going to be talking about my personal experience. And if you're like, who are you? My name is Monica. I am really excited because I am a licensed cosmetologist in the state of South Carolina. So I'm really excited because I'm going to be talking about my experience and what happened to me. And as I was going through this journey of treating myself, I decided that I'm going to give myself the title of Dr. Cosmetologist. That's so cute. Isn't that cute? Okay, so it's going to be Dr. Monica, licensed cosmetologist. Only when you see face to face, that's it. Because to be honest with you, I think it's important for you to definitely go check out a doctor when it comes to any of irritations with your skin, preferably a dermatologist. A dermatologist specialized in skin. So if you don't have one and you have questions or concerns about your skin, definitely reach out to them. Me, on the other hand, as a licensed cosmetologist, I can only deal with the surface of the skin, just this part. Nothing underneath, no diagnosis or anything like that. I can't do any of that. I will recommend you go to a dermatologist. So with all of that coming out, I do want you to know that I understand and I know that sometimes, videos aren't for everybody, and that's okay because I'm a herbal tea type of person and you may not even enjoy tea, and that's okay. And since we both know what we like, and if you think you're not going to be interested in this video, that's totally okay too. I hope you catch a video that you do enjoy, and we may have something in common later on down the line. But if you decide to stay, I just want to put this out there. It's important to agree to disagree respectfully, and complete your thought if you decide to drop a comment below. It's important. There's no right or wrong answer when it comes to your opinion and how you feel. So with all of that being said, are you ready to know what happened to me? Because it's embarrassing, but I definitely do want to share. I think it's very important to talk about these things. So let's do it. Let's just go do it. Okay, so I'm excited because today is a celebration. If you are watching this video, that means I uploaded it. So yay! I'm excited. However, on Instagram, if you have been following me, then you know that I've been posting reels about my makeup brushes and, what happened to my eyes. In fact, let me see if you can see. Can you see? You see my eyes? Well, I actually been walking around with my eyes swollen and really just I don't know if you can really see, but I had like these little scars on them, and I think this one is still kind of healing. But I had scars on my eyelids, and they kind of look like styes in my eye. So my brushes were not really fully clean, and that's really embarrassing to say. But honestly, I really just don't wear makeup like that. So I was freaking out, and I was just like, you know what? I gotta do something with my eyes. And to be honest with you, this is actually day 4 of my journey. And to be honest, completely, I can actually open my eyes without having any problems. They're not itchy or anything like that. And yesterday was Saturday, so I didn't have to keep my eyes completely open all day. So the goal was to just really rest my eyes and not blink as much, because when I tell you, I was blinking, my eyes were I could barely open my eyes, honestly. I sent a picture and I was like, are my eyes swollen? And they're like, no. What? Yes, they are, and they hurt. So let's just get to it. Let's talk about it. Let me read my notes because I'm going off a topic, but I had unclean brushes, and Unclean brushes are something that you really don't want to put yourself in the middle of putting on your face. And when I'm talking about unclean brushes, I'm saying that, for instance, I'll give you an example. So I don't wear makeup all the time. So what I would do is I'll put my foundation on and everything, and I'll just take the paper towel and just wipe my brush on the paper towel and leave it out, because you know I wetted the tips or whatever. I wet the tips and did the little things on the paper towel. And I'll get home, I'm like, oh crap, I left my brushes out. I'll stick them in the bag because they're dry. No big deal, right? Stick them in the bag, and then I'll stick them away for like months at a time. Months at a time. So it's just like, that's it. That's it, all the brushing. And I'm like, oh, one day I'm going to just put on a full face of makeup and I'm going to be glamorous, beautiful. You know what I'm saying? However, let's just be real. I put makeup on and didn't realize that I needed to clean my brushes before I put that on my face. And here we are. So, I do want to let you know that I am a licensed cosmetologist, but I am a natural licensed cosmetologist. I'm not a full glam cosmetologist. Okay, there's a difference, and I just totally made that up. So to be honest with you, we can definitely talk about that, but we'll have to use that on an episode of Me, Myself, and Just Monica's podcast. I think that that will be a huge topic to talk about. Let's see. Let's just get to the video. I wanna share some things with you. So I'm gonna show you a video of me cleansing my face, and definitely talk about what I did to get in the healing process. And like I said, this is day 4 of me healing, so you can't really see what happened. I'm gonna throw some pictures in here too. So, but like you could still tell because it's still right there. Yeah, it's not as bad as it was. But let's get to the video. Is it just me? Am I the only one that just doesn't take time to properly clean their brushes like they should? I mean, it's cool if it is, but drop a comment below. Tell me how you feel about your makeup brushes. Like, yeah, let's be 100% honest, because when I think about it, I would love to put a full face of makeup on every day, but I don't have the space. I need like a fabulous room. Like I walk into the room and then I walk out fabulous. And I'm not talking about the rapper. I'm talking about marvelous, sensational, legendary. You walk in that room and then you walk out looking like that. Anyway, that's not Dr. Monica. That's actually just Monica. So let's get back to the script. Let me go ahead and get back to the script. So I really just irritated my eyelids. That's what I did. They were itchy and they were swollen, and I didn't want to rub them. And oh my goodness, you should have seen me. I was struggling because I had eyelashes going into my eyes. It was crazy. You should have seen how I was trying to get them out. But with this irritation, I decided to switch my cleanser to honey. And you saw that there with the quarter size of honey that I used to put on my face. And then when I went to work, I actually took the time to put a thin layer of honey on top of my eyelids. And be careful, because a thin layer is what you, like literally a thin layer is what you need, because you don't want to rub your eyelids, and it definitely helps with that. So I had something what I think was styes above my eyes. That's what it looked like to me. So I decided to put apple slices above my eyes and make sure there's a thin apple slice. Put that above your eyes for about 5 minutes, and then take the cucumber and put that slice above your eyes for about 2 minutes, and it actually felt really good. It took that swellingness away from my eyes. After that, I decided that I was going to use the cucumber apple toner that I created, but after I cleansed my face with the honey, I spritzed that on for about 3 minutes. And I just moved around and did some chores. And, you know, I wiped that excess off. Whatever wasn't dried on my face, I wiped that off. And then I decided that I needed to take a 2-hour regimen of a closed eye, aka a nap. And that's important because you don't really want to keep your eyes open. You want to close them. But the moral of the story of this is just make sure you properly clean your brushes. And like I said, we're going to do a video on that. Properly clean your brushes is very important. So I'm actually glad that I did this video on day 4 versus day 3, because it was a lot to deal with. In fact, let's just do a really quick recap. I do want to just go over a few things. If you do have concerns with rashes above your eyelids, definitely go see a doctor. I think that's very important. If you have questions about your skin, go see a dermatologist. Like, I cannot stress that enough. I personally am not a dermatologist. I'm just a licensed cosmetologist that can deal with the surface of your skin. Let's see. So within the time frame of me realizing that I had issues, irritations, like the night before I came home, and I was like, you know what, I need to really cleanse my face. However, what happened? I basically went to sleep. I went to sleep, woke up the next morning, was in the process of cleansing my face, and noticed that I had styes above my eyes. I'm gonna call them styes. I don't really know what they were, but they looked like styes. So in that process, I did use an apple slice and a cucumber slice, and I put them over my eyes. And once I put them over my eyes, I decided that moving forward, I need to use honey to cleanse my face. So I used the honey to cleanse my face. I actually put honey on top of my eyelids as well, and I let it sit for about 10 minutes. I, rinsed my face off, and I used the apple cucumber toner that I created, because I was just like, ooh, that would be really nice, an apple cucumber toner. So I put that on my face, and I let it sit in my face for about 10 minutes, and anything that was still on top of my face, I just took a little towel and just wiped it off, because I was just like, okay, well, it can't sit on my face. And then I put my moisturizer on. Now, I do want to stress this: if you have anything above your eyelids, it is important for you to keep your eyes closed. Keep your eyes closed. I want to say it was Thursday. Yeah, so Thursday I put on the makeup. Friday is when my eyes were like so swollen, and I literally have to open my eyes all day. So I have to keep my eyes open, and I'm staring at a screen. So I just was like, oh my gosh. And what I did was I put a little bit of honey, like just not that much, just a thin layer, even thinner than what I put on my as far as me cleansing my face, just real thin, because if you put a little bit too much on there, your eyes will they will be sticky. What that did was just that reduced me rubbing my eyes. It reduced it, but it was just a little bit sticky. Like, I'm gonna be completely honest. So you want to make sure it's a thin layer. If that ever happens to you, trust me, you don't want it to, because it doesn't feel good. Let's see. And remember, like, if you have all day, keep your eyes closed for at least 2 hours. And remember, when you do that, if you have the opportunity, spray your eyelids with that toner. Go and lay down, keep your eyes closed, and make sure you don't put it in your eyes to where it's watery in your eyes. That's not going to work. Just put it on top of your eyelids. So you do that, and take a 2-hour regimen with your eyes closed, aka a nap. Just take a 2-hour nap. And I'm gonna be completely honest with you, trying to force myself to take a nap was very hard, even though, yes, it says nap queen. It does. I have to have a nap. You always have to have a nap. It's important. But yes, remember to keep your eyes closed. Like, if you have a day and you're having issues with your eyelids due to the makeup, maybe I should stress this as well. If you know that you used makeup brushes that were unclean, and we'll talk about that in a whole nother video. But if you know that you've done that and you know why you had that, then this is the video for you. If you don't know why you have rashes, go see a doctor. If you have issues with your skin, go see a dermatologist. Very important. But I knew that came from my brushes, and I was just really, really disappointed. But I'm not going to keep you any longer. I'm just going to tell you to definitely try out that apple cucumber toner, because it's amazing. It's amazing. Like, it's amazing. I love it. I love it. And if you want to know more about it or what was in it, you have to stay tuned. So that means you should subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and sharing is caring. That is very important. Sharing is caring. And I will chat with you all soon.